giving somebody the blues today.
Plenty of old animations from previous Tekken games will carry over, of course. No, Harada said they're making everything from scratch. Honestly, that's probably why it's taking so long. I don't doubt that he really means everything, because what we've seen in the trailer, it all looks brand new. Like, Yoshimitsu has 164 moves, 160 moves from scratch. That's a lot of work. But at the same time too, they've been using the same animations for 7 games. It's like, when were you going to update it? The biggest question I have is, will the Korean backdash remain? Of course the answer is yes, but how is more so the question. How? Because it started off as an exploit. The Korean backdash isn't a command. It's not a part of your move list. Some bright soul in the arcade eras discovered Korean backdashing, and everyone loves it. So the developers just left it. They never patched it out. But if you're building everything from scratch, are you going to actually make the Korean backdash a part of the move list? Or are you going to leave that same exploit open so people can do it again? When you reanimate the backdashing, the backing up, will you leave that same ability to cancel it into another? But I think it will be there, but it's just in what form? That's the question now. What form? I don't know. I think, like I said, like, it's been 8 games of the same animations. I'm okay with them changing a lot. I'm okay. Like, of course, I still want to feel like Tekken's, and like it's still to move like Tekken, but I want it to be different, you know? Because that's basically what they did with every Tekken game. It's been the same foundation, but here's just a couple new moves, change up the frames, change up the combos. If characters had new animations, it would be time consuming and even more expensive. But that's the thing. Even if you say it will be expensive, Tekken 7 made so much money. You know, the amount of money they spent developing Tekken 7, Harada said they made that back within 2 months of the game releasing. So back way in 2017 when Tekken 7 released, 2 months after, they made back their full budget. So everything they made, of course they invested a little bit more with DLC. Harada said making one character is like roughly 500,000. The math is crazy. The math is crazy. They made their money back. Moral of the story. They made their money back and some 10 times over. So you might as well invest that back into the game to fix its problems and to correct the wrongs of Tekken 7. Because if Tekken 7 didn't have some of the flaws, it could have been way greater. Yeah, it may be expensive, but the reward, that's like GTA 6. I think development for that game is almost $1 billion. But you know how much they're expecting to make in one weekend? Like 2 billion. You know, they're expecting to double their development costs in one weekend. So yeah, it may be a lot to invest, but the rewards is going to be insane. I feel like adding Korean backdash is pointless because it seems like only people in high-level play can do it. Well, that's what I was going to say about the Korean backdash. When they recreate it, are they going to make it the same, make it easier, make it better? What will they do? Because it was an exploit. So in Tekken 8, you have to assume they will make it an actual move. And it's probably going to have frames. It's probably going to have properties. This is their first time to really decide what they want the Korean backdash to be. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. What elements from scratch? Harada just said everything. I mean, you can take it how you want it. Everything. In my opinion, when you say everything, I think it means everything. I don't even worry about them making their budget back. Tekken 7 made their budget back in 2 months. Tekken 7 was very expensive. Okay, let me ask you guys a question. In Tekken 8, do you guys think Kazuya will kill anyone? What about Eddie? Eddie finally runs into Kazuya and then gets clapped. I would be proud of that. I would be so happy. I would be like, finally, I don't have to deal with this matchup. Now, I think the most likely is probably like Ganryu, since that's Heihachi's buddy. I would say Kuma, but no, I feel like Kuma is going to be... What will Kuma's story be? Without Heihachi, what is he going to do? Who's going to, like, look out for him? Maybe Zhao Yu, she'll have 2 bears, but I don't know. Maybe Josie. Did you guys see Josie's story? In her story, I think she was like hiking or walking or something, but then Kuma started chasing after her. And depending on which ending you see, either she beats up Kuma or Kuma beats her up. and basically he's trying to return her ring. She like dropped her earring or something like that. But what if that's setting up like Josie to be the new owner of Kuma? It honestly would make sense though. I could just see those two going on this like adventure together. Ultra Kuma with Heihachi moves. Did Michelle ever die in canon? Nah, Michelle is another character that's quote unquote missing. Yeah, I just have Kazuya kill all the missing characters in one scene. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what kind of what I was gonna say, but I lost track of it. A lot of characters who are either missing or something, I would just have Kazuya just take them out. Like Ganryu. Ganryu is a useless character. He's just not popular. Regardless of what tricks and gimmicks Harada tries to apply, it just doesn't work. Ganryu is stupid OP. Considering that Zafina is a character who released like right alongside him, she's one of the most powerful characters in the game. She's been nerfed some, a little bit. You would only have to imagine Ganryu is on that same level. I would not be surprised if Ganryu was like secretly top 30. Yeah, I would have Kazuya take out Ganryu. Also too, because Ganryu is like Heihachi's buddy, you know? That would make sense for like Ganryu to like get revenge. Like, bro, that could be so dope. And I'm not saying like just like disrespectfully remove the character. I'm talking about give that character like an actual dope like scene. Like, imagine if Tekken 8 opened up with like Ganryu like walking through the streets, but you didn't know it was Ganryu. It was just like a guy like wearing like a robe, like a dark robe with like a hat on. They walk into G Corporation. Guards try to stop him. He like punch everyone. He's like breaking people's arm and stuff. Goes up an elevator, and then Kazuya's like sitting there. He's like, I knew you would show up. He says something like that, right? And then Ganryu takes off his hat, and he's like, this is for Heihachi. And then they start fighting. Some crazy battle. And then at the end of it, Ganryu just dies. You don't have to get rid of the character like disrespectfully. You can make it so dope that people want to be like, this character's so tight. But the devs, they don't do that. That's literally how I would open Tekken 8. I would have Ganryu or someone. Really, I would probably use Ganryu because he's like tied to Heihachi, and that carries over the theme of Heihachi. What else are you going to use Ganryu for? I mean, because you would have to assume, yeah, this lag is crazy, bro. You would have to assume that a lot of people would be upset. Like Kuma. Kuma will want revenge, you know? A lot of Heihachi's allies would want revenge. Who are Heihachi allies? He doesn't really have any. Nina, he was working with Nina, but Nina didn't really, she doesn't like Heihachi. She was kind of forced to work with him. Same with Claudio. You could tell they respected the character there. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like you can have a character die like respectfully, you know? It doesn't have to be like, that was a hard fought battle, KDOGG.